first crate opening was so insane. I am now back, as promised, opening 100 of the new Golden Egg 23s in Rocket League. If you do enjoy this video or you want to see me do it again, then feel free to drop a like, subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army, and drop a comment down below. Now, I've got to be careful here. I've got to be ready for what is to come, because the first Golden Egg opening I did, the first crate was a painted certified black market. So we're not starting off as absolutely insane as that. We have the Hot Shot High Tech, but moving it on, we have the next egg. And I tell you what, it feels a little bit strange right now because I've no shot. Oh, the luck was so good. My game almost crashed. What was that noise? What was that noise? What is that? Oh my goodness, the second egg, and we've got a heat wave. You don't understand. When these Champions crates came out, the Golden Egg 23 is made up of the 4 Champions series, right? Heat wave of the Champions crate came out in September 2016. I opened crates regularly all the time since then, and it wasn't until February 2017 when I got the heat wave. It took me 5 months. This took me less than 5 minutes. That took me about 5 seconds. What genuinely is... I mean, I know the Golden Gift 22 in terms of contents is, and probably will always be, the best crate, at least until they make a new one with the mainframe in it. But in terms of luck, the Golden Egg 23 is insane. I've opened 57 Golden Eggs now and had painted exotics, painted black markets, heat wave. Oh my goodness. I was like, I'll open the first one, just make sure I'm not blindsided by the good luck. I get a rare and I start to then talk about random stuff, and then a black market pops up and my game like freezes a little bit. Even to this day, when I get something like that, I do little checks to make sure, you know, I'm recording, everything's all going well, because the worst thing is when you get something that's unbelievable and then you have no proof, because it's very nature of unbelievability means you need proof, otherwise people aren't going to believe it. And that is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I have no words. What I was going to say before I was immediately interrupted by one of the best golden eggs I've ever seen was that this is slightly different today, because normally I would record these videos in the morning. It'd be the start of the day. Everyone, you know, feeling fresh, feeling bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, all that stuff. Today, there was, you know, I was waiting for my trade to get these crates. I was busy in the morning. I went to the gym and everything like that. So it's actually late in the evening. It is 8:30 p.m. And this is the latest I've recorded sort of a crate video in a long time. Obviously, tournaments and stuff, when I record, you know, gameplay and all that, it's usually pretty late. But crate openings, man, trade ups, that's usually a beginning of the day thing. But it seems that the luck in the evening is pretty decent. I remember years and years ago, I made a video saying, like, what happens if you open crates at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I remember there was like an internet trend of like, don't try this at 3 a.m. or whatever. And it just so happened that one time I woke up so early that I did basically a crate opening at 4 a.m. just to kind of test the luck and see if it would change. And maybe there is something to be had there, an experiment where I suppose I could take 240 crates. This would be an interesting idea, but it'd also be very long in terms of sleep schedule, and open them at every hour of the day and see which hour is the luckiest. Maybe it'd probably be better to do 12 lots of 10s, 120 crates, and do it at the 12 hours from, say, like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or something, just because, I don't know, I'm not trying to lose a whole night's sleep just recording one crate opening video by doing 10 crates every hour, because that would just be crazy. Maybe it'd have to be across 2 days where I wake up at 5 a.m. and stay up really late the next day. I don't know. But yeah, it's just been a little bit of a weird one, because today I woke up how I usually do, just in the morning, nice and early. I go to the gym, and you know, sometimes you're completely fine, but then other times perhaps you haven't slept for very long, you haven't slept as well. You are just genuinely, you're not lazy. Sometimes when people are like, oh, I'm tired, they're actually just bored and can't be bothered. But you know when you genuinely can't keep your eyes open. I went for a lie down. I was just like drifting away and just dozing. So I only woke up an hour ago. I just clocked out. Just completely knocked out. That's a boost. I want to say pixel fire. Completely knocked out for 2 hours. Just absolutely destroyed. So I wake up at 7:30. And you know when you first wake up from a long, like almost deep sleep nap, you're like, where am I? What time is it? And I genuinely thought it was the morning. I was like, I don't know what's happened here. I don't know if I've just slept all the way through. It was what looked like to be through the curtains of it just getting light, like it would at, say, 5 or 6 in the morning. It was actually, you know, the sun was starting to set. So it had that same kind of golden glow. And I was like, is it morning? Have I just slept through just in my clothes? I went to the gym in these clothes and then just like clocked out. And I just, you know, so I was thinking, right, it's 7:30 p.m. I'm going to get up and try and be productive and do something. So I thought, you know what? Let's get on, get my 100 crates, record a crate opening, bada bing, bada boom. And here we are. We've got a heat wave. And to be honest, not much else with the painted pixel fire. But I do need some exotics because last episode, that's another boost. We sort of sent it, might be dark matter. No, it's polygonal, I guess. Yeah, we sort of sent it with the trade ups and ended up getting a golden gift black market. So we now have 0 exotics that we can trade up. So I need 5 exotics worth of items from these crates. Luckily, we're only a quarter of the way through, and if you don't get any in the first half, you usually expect to get a couple in the second half. But I would say in terms of like very rares, you can trade up to imports and rares included. We'd probably only ever get to about 1 exotic's worth. Come on, it's a labyrinth. There we go. The OGs, the throwbacks are now. We've had Heatwave, Labyrinth, and Hexed. All we need is Slipstream, Biomass, and Parallax. We're actually not getting to because I do really want to paint a Slipstream from one of these golden eggs. And to be fair, we haven't even opened 100 of them, and we've already got 3. So the luck's insane. We move on. The Breakout Type S. Oh, if you know, you know. Just such an amazing card. That was an amazing day when I got 5 very rare items from the C3 series. Traded them up, hoping to get a Breakout Type S. And I got it. Absolute scenes. We got 20 more crates until the halfway point. I always remember doing that when I was like a kid. I'd be, say we've got a lesson at school or whatever, I'd be like, right, there's 45 minutes left here, so that's 3 lots of 15 minutes. So if I can just get through the next 5 minutes, we'll be cooking. It's really weird how sort of when you're in school, relatively speaking, obviously time is so slow. Like these days, you know, being an adult and being very much in a routine and everything like that, the weeks are flying by, the months are flying by. It's July. Where the heck did June go? Forgive me, but I can't remember any of May. April feels ages ago, but at the same time, it feels like that. I don't get it. The year feels like it's gone really fast, but also kind of slow. It's just mental. Like June just feels like it's flown by, but it feels like 2022 was an age ago. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it's all, I mean, it's all relative. Like the older you get, the faster time passes by. Because I was saying this, we've got another boost there. I was saying this to a friend of mine. I did a show back in February it was, and then in, I think it was May, I saw my grandma for the first time since seeing her watch me at that show. And obviously she was actually, her 86th birthday was the other day, so happy birthday, Grandma. She's been in 1 or 2 videos on the channel, so if you just type in pickapixel Grandma, you can see her. But yeah, 86 and still going strong. And she said to me, oh yeah, I really did love the show you did a couple weeks ago. And bear in mind, this was 3 months ago. And you know, when you're that age, months do go by as quick as weeks. Like, it is just absolutely insane. I think that is one of the scary bits about sort of life, is that, you know, all of a sudden, from it dragging as a kid during school, I remember waiting for half term, or even better yet, Christmas holidays and Easter holidays in school. The month and a half or whatever would just drag. But you know, the older you get, the quicker these things go by. Months fly by, years fly by, and it's like, oh, and that's how we have a midlife crisis. So yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy things as it comes. And I saw a little video / caption on the internet that's basically saying, you know, try and romanticize the normal things, the mundane things in your life, because that is what life is primarily. There's, yes, your highlight reel that you show the world, but your life isn't the trips away abroad across the world. Your life is the sun coming through the curtains in the morning. Your life is listening to music while you brush your teeth. Your life is the daily walk that you go to and the dog that walks past. It's those little minute things that if you romanticize these sort of mundane and boring things, your life has a lot more to offer. And I suppose, I think if you lower your expectations a little bit, there's, for example, there's someone in a worse position than you or me who's happier and more content with their life right now, which is really strange to think about, isn't it? Because they have lower expectations. You know, someone out there just got out of a really abusive, toxic situation. They've got a tiny little 1-bedroom flat with a mattress on the floor, and they are as happy as can be. And then you and me, we've got luxuries like this, everything else, and we have a minor inconvenience, and all of a sudden we're very annoyed, and it puts it into perspective. So yeah, I think I'm just feeling grateful. I'm feeling happy. And I've been subsequently blessed with amazing crate luck in Rocket League. So we're halfway through now. 50 crates done. We got another boost coming at you live. It's going to be a polygonal. So what I'll do for the final 50, I'll open them up. Hopefully we can get some exotics to get this black market trade up at the end. But I will show you any black markets we get. Hopefully a painted slipstream. And any painted exotics we get as well. Hopefully a painted Zomba. Yay! There we go. We got some pulseless wheels earlier. And I thought they might have been titanium white. But they popped up and they were just regular. Orange discotheques. That is an absolute double. I mean, it's weird with the orange. Like, you look at it. There's pretty much always pink on the wheel. I couldn't tell you what's going on there. But that is a step closer to a black market trade-up, which is a huge win. Pixel fire. Painted. No paint. All right. All right, so we've got 2 more eggs to go. Hopefully, we can get maybe at least an import. I think with the 3 exotics we've got, because we've had 2 non-painted and 1 painted, I believe, all of which I'm happy to trade up, we should have enough items to trade up to a black market trade-up. So I'll see you when I get to the imports and above trade-ups. So let's go. All right, here we go. We could potentially get ourselves some titanium white striker Zombas. So let's try. It's a painted Zomba. It's going to get traded up, I think, because I'm pretty sure I need it. But I mean, maybe I'll keep it. We got a regular photon wheel. We might be able to keep the painted Zomba unless this one is even more insane, which it's not. It's a pink pulseless wheel. I think we'll keep it there, actually, and do this trade up. So you can go, you can go, you can go. We'll keep the painted Zomba, and there we go. We've got ourselves a black market trade up. So we've got orange Zombas, Labyrinth, Heatwave, a few imports, including painted Pixel Fire, and this! Oh, another Heatwave! That is an absolutely massive dub. Other than a painted Slipstream, that is the best thing we could have gotten. We got it in a crate, and we got it in a trade-up. That is insane! So if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army. I have been Pixel, you have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.
Flying in the mist, so haters throwing shade, never pick me, not an issue. I am a beast, I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you, it's picker.